Welcome everybody to another training webinar with BR35 University. This is Steve Hoffman, VP of Global Operations for the company. Today is our Fast Start system, not to be confused with our Fast Start reward. The reward is what you get paid when you sponsor somebody. The Fast Start system is how to build your business. We always focus a lot on Pure Essence, which is the foundation of our company and our feature product. The more people we talk to, the more demos we do, guess what? More people find out about Pure Essence, and you also make more money. So today I want to focus on how to get out there, how to build your business. And by doing that, you're going to meet with a lot of people around, maybe even the world. Could mean some international travel for you. So fast start your business. Let's take a close look at that. The fastest way to get trained is to work with your sponsor or upline leader. Now, the reason why I put that in there is because sometimes your sponsor may have started yesterday and you started today. They really can't be the best person for you to work with. And that's why we created BR35 University. So you want to search and ask and work together with them. Who is the upline? Who is going to be your contact? Because you need to bring 3 people to them right away. Don't wait 1 week. Don't wait 2 weeks. You have that energy. You have the excitement. You've seen something people need to see right away. What makes people or prevents people from succeeding is not getting started fast. You see something, you're excited. Everybody knows 3 people they can introduce to someone to do a demo. That's a no-brainer. It could be a family, it could be friends. You really don't need to work outside your circle of family and friends with this program because our demo is so powerful. So you want to get those people. If your sponsor's trained and been in for a while, that's even better. I'm also available for questions and answers, things you need to do. We created the Facebook chat room, which is for that. But if you may need somebody in person, do this business old school. Face-to-face. On Facebook and Instagram, other sources, that's bonus time. I call that bonus time. But I like to do face-to-face. It's much easier and better. As you bring in each new teammate, have them do the same with your sponsor or upline leader. So they need to copy. It's a process of duplication. If you know what you're doing, they work with you. If you don't, we find the nearest upline that's local. Try to keep it local. In the business, in the beginning, it may be difficult, so you have to learn pretty quickly and this is done until you're ready to do the demo and share our BR35 opportunity. Take advantage of the team concept. We've all seen this before. Together, each achieve more. It's all about a team. And this is all continuing now with your first week. Master the invitation skill. And this is so simple. I'm going to show you how to master it right now and how you can do it within a few minutes because you want to get to 3 people. Some of you may be able to handle 4 or 5, but the minimum 3 your first week. And you need to be careful what you say. Keep it simple. Don't say much. It could be as simple as texting a friend to get together with you. Don't talk demo or business during the invitation process. How many times do you call your friends and say, let's get together Friday. Let's get together this weekend. What's going on? Let's talk. It can meet at any kind of place. I don't want to promote any business. It could be a coffee shop. It could be a restaurant, whatever it may be. Just meet them there. Okay, very simple. It's hard to say no to that if they're your friend. Unless they're busy, avoid the situation of disaster. And we're going to talk about this on its own slide shortly. Don't open yourself to possible questions you cannot answer during the invitation process. That is extremely important. It can create a disaster, I'm telling you. What will be your contact system? It could be your cell phone contact list. Somebody told me, well, I don't know anybody. So I asked them to take out their cell phone. I said, show me your contact list. And there was hundreds of people there. And they were local. You can also use a memory jogger, which is on one of our training pages for BR35 University on our website. So you can get that as well to help you think. But your cell phone list, really, your contact list should be good enough. And you can even text them. I did a training session one time, and we asked everybody in the room to text 10 people. And within minutes, people were getting 3 to 7 responses. And one person in that meeting, in the training, set up 7 appointments just from that text, which was really just meeting their friends. We do this all the time. It's nothing that's unordinary or out of the norm. Block building. This is something simple, but you need to pay close attention to. Sponsor 3 distributors your first week. So maybe the first 3 that you bring to your sponsor or upline may not be your first 3. You may need 4 or 5 to get 3 people that will get registered, okay? So it could be more. Some of you say, well, 3 is not enough. I can get 5 or 10 people with this demo. That's okay, but don't sponsor more people than you can handle. This may be the first time you're hearing that in our industry. Don't sponsor more people than you can handle. They usually say, go out and recruit the world and throw it against the wall like spaghetti and see what sticks. No, we want everybody to succeed here because it's not just about money. It's not just about business. It's about pure essence and our message we're teaching everybody all over the world. So it's really that important. We can't lose that message. If you do what you're supposed to with the demos, you won't have to worry about the money. It will come. The product will do everything for you. The demo will do everything for you. Your new distributors need to do the same. It's the process of duplication. What you did, they just did. So in the beginning, anybody can teach that. Learn your income potential. Each package is different. The higher the package you purchase, the higher for the income potential, especially when it comes to the dual team reward and unilevel sales reward, because those 2 rewards are focused on your status. Okay, when you buy packages, you can move up in rank. A higher rank, the more unilevel overrides you're going to get. Also, as you start off with a higher package, you'll earn more on the dual team reward. And I'm not talking about a little more. I'm talking about a lot more. And you want to study that reward. That's not for today. I just want to make you understand we have silver right now, gold, and platinum. The platinum is the highest, and it gets so much more money than the silver and the gold for the same amount of work. It's like leaving money on the table. You want to get the platinum as soon as you can. Okay, you see this block to your right, a red block, that's BR35 Global. Okay, then let's say it could even be your sponsor, and that's you. You come in, you sponsor your first 3. Now where you see it says your building blocks, each one of those is 3 compounded by 3. And what am I talking about? We're going to break that down for you. But I wanted you to understand, you get your 3, they get their 3, they get their 3. Just like you pay compound interest on credit cards, this is compound business building. And you'll understand when we go through it. First, I want to get to the scenario of disaster, because this is when you're setting up your initial invitation. Okay, you start. You're excited as can be. You're enthusiastic. You're so happy. Then what happens? You start to build. You want to go out and talk to people. Okay, your enthusiasm does create curiosity among your friends and family, but don't be over enthusiastic. That's one thing. You don't want to scare people away. Next, they ask questions, but you just started yesterday. You don't have all the answers, do you? These are things that you really want to avoid. This is why we recommend working with a sponsor or an upline. Just say very little to get them to a demo, or just invite them. They may not even know they're going to a demo. Just invite them to get together and have your sponsor or upline show up. It could be one-on-one. It could be 3 people. It doesn't really matter. No, small groups work great with this program. You attempt to answer the question. If you're new, I did this before. That's why I feel this is so important. I got so excited, I started telling everybody I know, and I saw a presentation once. I couldn't repeat the information the same way. I messed up. I tried to answer the questions, and that could lead to more problems. I answered possibly some of them in the wrong way. That's not a good thing either. From incorrect or incomplete information, it could be incomplete as well. They jump to a conclusion. What is that? I think you may all know by now. The result is failure. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to go to a demo. They ask so many questions. You want to be in a no failure zone. If somebody asks you a question and you can't answer it, all you need to do is say, that's a great question. I think I know the answer, but I want to be 100% sure. Let me get back to you. That's a great question. I think I know the answer. I want to be 100% sure. Let me get back to you. And that's how you get out of a question you can't answer to avoid this scenario of disaster. The goal is to get people to a demo. As you learn it, the faster you learn it, it could be real easy. You meet somebody at a coffee shop and you take out your demo kit and start doing it right in front of them, but I don't recommend doing it immediately. You talk to them, you build up some rapport, just talk about what's going on since you've seen each other last time. And then you can say, hey, listen, I want to show you something. It could be, I want to get your opinion. Or I just started working with this company and they want me to do a demonstration. Can I practice on you because I really value your opinion? I would do it for you. And now you just set up a demo. It shows them that you really appreciate them. If people are still logging on, I'll make sure you mute your microphone. Let's continue here. Okay. Your first week, again, this is a big first week. You got to get working hard on this because your first week could make or break your business. A lot of people tend to put things off, and that's something you don't want to do. So you must be focused. What's your plan to focus? Well, focus on the power of three. I already showed you with three people. I'm going to even show you another example soon that will blow you away with just 3 people. It could be 4, it could be 5, but only do what you can handle. We're not asking you to explode your first few months in the business, but when you see what's coming up soon, you will explode. Keep your team focused, not just you. If you sponsor me, I need to be focused as well. Otherwise, I wasted your time, and I'm not going to tell anybody about Pure Essence. And that means everyone's going to continue going the same direction, getting their life messed up, especially women. And soon we're going to have even more products. We have for babies, and we have products for men. All this is coming. So you need to keep your team focused, which may mean speaking to that person every day. That's easy. 5 minutes a day speaking to somebody. I do it through emails. I do it through Facebook. I do it through phone calls, even internationally. I try to do when I can. Your team is watching you. Think about that. If you're not focused, they're not focused. If you're not building, they're not building. If you're not doing demos, they're not doing demos. We tend to forget that. Even from day one, you act like you're a leader, but you're still learning. To the right, you're going to see instructions on how to succeed or achieve success. So look at the instruction. I want you to take these notes down on this one, okay? So this is your key to success. Well, you only see a couple words, that's it. It's kind of not really, you see focus, but that's all you see. Why can't you read it? That's because it's out of focus. And if you're out of focus, your team can't read you. The people you're doing a demo for can't read you. You must be in focus. That's probably one of the biggest keys to success, and people forget about it. They get excited. Somebody says, where did you go? What did you see? They don't know what they're talking about. They say, you can't do it. Everybody's so negative. I have somebody on this webinar now. He was talking about yesterday about all the negativity on Facebook. It's true. It's like they have a contest. Who could be the most negative? Why can't it be positive? People watch the news to see what's negative. They hardly ever watch about what's positive. Maybe at the end of the newscast, I'll end with a positive story after seeing maybe 30 minutes to an hour and a half of negative news, depending on where you're from. So these are critical things. We live in a negative world, and we can change it. The only good negative thing I see out there are negative ions. That's about it. All the other negativity, that's got to go away, out the window. So let's continue here. Be coachable. We have Joy. And this is 3 people we're going to talk about. Joy. And we have another person, Thomas. He looks pretty excited. You see what is on Thomas's mind. And we have Fred. Joy is somebody that wants to learn and build. Thomas, well, we'll see, what they're all about here. And Fred, I will research first. I want to check everything out about the company. And Fred will be doing his research day after day, maybe week after week, maybe month after month. Thomas says, I know everything. I'll do it my way. And Joy says, let's go coach. She wants to learn. So let's break down the results. Week 1, Thomas, he can find 3 people pretty easily. So Thomas, he has his 3 people. He's starting to build. Joy says, just 3, that's all I need. Well, let me get them to you. And you're going to do the demo for me? That's fine. Thomas, I'm going to do my own demo. I can do it better. And Fred goes, well, I'm still looking at it. I'm doing some more. I got to research. I saw this article about negative ions. I need to know everything about that first. Okay, I'll get back to you. Week 2, what happens here? Thomas, well, he's working with his 3 people. Yeah, my system is good. It's better. Let me do it this way. I really want to teach these people first before they do anything. Joy says to her 3 people, just do what I did. Bring 3 people to my sponsor or my upline or our upline. And now she's got 9 people on that level. Okay? As we build, week 3, Thomas goes, I'm still developing these 3 people, but they're going to be better than all your people combined. Fred, the more I find out about negative ions, the deeper I got to dig. I got to keep looking. Joy, her 3 people, they bring in 3 people. Look what's happening here. And watch week 4. Thomas is still doing his thing. His way is better. Joy, they're all bringing in 3 people. It's such a small number. We're not asking 10, 20, 30, 3 people. How many women do you know are being poisoned? Hey, there's your 3. It could be friends. It could be family members. And watch what happens. If you do this by week 4, your first month, you have a total of 120 people on your team. That's exciting. That will keep you focused and wanting to learn more. Can you imagine 120 people doing 3 demos a week? Because this is going to compound. What's going to happen month 2? Your life may change within 3 months. That's it. How bad do you need it financially? But how many people can we educate about Pure Essence? This is a lot of people. And that's what it's all about. Well, Thomas, we call Doubting Thomas, his team quits, left behind. Fred, he doesn't have a team yet. He hasn't even registered. He's still thinking about it. And Joy, well, maybe she's going to become the next leader. Looks like it here. That's what business is about. Keeping it very simple and follow the system. The repetition of the simple power of 3 concept will lead to the inevitable explosion. That's what it is. It could be the power of 4, 5, whatever you want. 3 is a good start. Focus on getting your first 3. So who's the CEO of BR35 Global? Well, it's you. So you need to treat it that way. You're independent. There's no boss here. There's no manager. It's you. You determine your success and your value and your worth. The only way to maximize your leadership role in BR35 is through building your company. This is you. Have pride in it. Until you do so, you're just a salesperson constantly worried about your next paycheck. You need to think as every person as a potential member of your team. Can someone mute their microphone, please? I hear the background noise. Somebody please mute your microphone. Here, I don't know who it is. Everyone, please mute your microphone. Chances are you'll move up in rank and build a big team in the process. just by doing it and being focused. Again, you move up in rank, gets you more income, and more income for people you know that need income, which is also important. Starting right, become a good inviter. We went over that already. Avoid the scenario of disaster. Know how to handle that. Your contact system, whether it be a cell phone list or a memory jogger. Build your team. 3 teammates in week 1, not week 2, not week 3, week 1. Use our products for demos and or personal use as well. I use the panty liners in my shoes, and some people use it on the back for the negative ions. It's up to you how you use them. Focus on the power of 3. Be coachable. Soon you'll be the coach, and you'll be excited and helping a lot of people in your area and around the world. We're going to get to your questions momentarily for those that are here live. For those watching the recording, I'm going to end that recording now.